Nah, bro. Let's get into these Falcons, bro.
Yeah.
Falcons are reportedly might trade Kirk Cousins after the season over with, bro. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
My thoughts on that, because mind you, y'all, I'm a season ticket holder. I go to the game, I go to the tailgate, eat, drink good, but now I also go inside the game, watching it live. But before the game even started, I read my phone reports from Dan Graziano and Jeff Darlington was like saying Kirk Cousins could be traded. I'm reading this shit. Mind you, I'm inside the game. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Could be traded because, shit ain't been going right. And if Michael Pittman can play. And they saying Kirk is open to be traded. And I'm like, huh? At first, I didn't believe this shit, but you got this tagged by real ESPN reporters that are credible. So it had to be some truth to that shit. So when I seen that, I'm like, ain't no fucking way. But if I don't, they shouldn't even, no, I don't think they should explore a fucking trade because we signed him for 4 years, 180, and this is his first year here. And I'm like, okay, let's see how it goes. But yeah, we see the offense can get moving at times with a competent quarterback, but it ain't to our liking. And if we don't like some of the shit, but at the same time, it's like if we're in a win now mode, some of the shit that Kirk doing isn't tolerable or acceptable. But if we're in win now, like eh, I wouldn't be looking. If, I don't want to be looking so critical because our Curry's supposed to be doing this when this is first year. Like the first year, get acclimated to who you are, who your personnel is, and as
Mm-hmm.
the season goes, okay, cool. We seen what we was good, we seen what was bad. Let's redirect that. Let's retool and revamp the offense a little bit since certain things we saw wasn't clicking.
Bro, you just missed it, bro. Nigga just picked the ball off, bro. On a
Who picked the
crazy
ball off?
pick, bro. Crazy. You just missed a crazy. You gonna see it. It's a crazy pick. It's a crazy pick, bro. Bro just jumped and caught it with one hand, bro. It's a crazy pick. You gonna see
And
it, bro.
it
Oh,
oh
bro, a crazy pick.
fuck.
It was a crazy pick.
Holy man. Come on, Jamie.
The game ain't over with.
Oh, I
But it
know.
was a crazy
I ain't
pick.
see it yet, so I'm just like, I don't know how he gonna throw this. How the
Oh,
fuck?
crazy. He didn't catch it with one hand though, but it was a nice pick, bro. A nice pick. Jamie should never threw that ball, but it was a nice pick. There's two pick sixes in the game though.
How the fuck he
Two.
got that? Bro, what? He had to throw
Okay,
that.
good job, defense. Good job, bro. Wish the Falcons could have some of that, but it's cool. But
I mean, we did have some picks though
this
yesterday.
my this my thoughts on the game though. This my thoughts on just the Falcons in general, bro. And I've been saying this for a long time, but nobody wants to hear me. Jameis Winston. I said I'm tripping. Terry Fontenot has been a terrible GM for the last 2 years, and we have not called him out. He signed Calais Campbell, an old ass Calais Campbell. No offense to Calais, but an old Calais Campbell who should be more into a mentor role, like a Mercedes Lewis role, than a dude that actually you're depending on to contribute to like making plays. He should be more of that mentor role. He led the team in sacks last year because nobody else on the D line, including dudes that we have drafted on the D line, got any pressures. In the 2024 offseason, Trey Hendricks wanted a new contract with the Cincinnati Bengals. Cincinnati said no, they're not trying to pay him. Trey Hendricks requested a trade. Terry Fontenot was nowhere to be found. Terry Fontenot decided to, instead of getting him, let's give the Patriots a third round pick and sign and get Matthew Judon, somebody who the Patriots don't want at all. Patriots don't want Matthew Judon at all. They're trying to get rid of this guy. They don't want him. They think he's old. They think he's washed. But the Falcons saying, no, we don't think he's washed. Let's bring him in. And I thought, and I was fooled too. I'm like, nah, Matthew Judon, healthy. His first 2 years with the Patriots, he gave you 11 sacks, 12 sacks. I'm like, nah, Matthew Judon can play. Hasn't done nothing at all, bro. Falcons still one of the most terrible pass rushing teams in the whole NFL, bro. Still terrible. We had a great game Sunday, 4 sacks, and the offense ain't come to play. But besides that game, bro, you can't show me a game where the D line was actually getting to the quarterback making plays consistently day and night. They're not doing that, bro. At the end of the day, bro, Terry Fontenot has been a terrible GM. Period, point blank. Now, going to Kirk Cousins. Kirk has had some bad. Last 3 games, he's been terrible. He had a game where he threw 2 touchdowns. No, not 2, but he had a game where he threw 2 interceptions. He just had a game he threw 4 interceptions. Because Kirk has been terrible. But you decided to pay this dude $100 million in his first 2 years of his contract. You decided to do that, Terry Fontenot. You decided to do that, Arthur Blank. So instead of you trying to give up on this quarterback, you need to keep him for another year and let Penix sit. Who cares that Penix is 25? Who cares? Who cares? That don't mean he's ready. Just because he's older don't mean he's ready. Come on, bro. I saw a dude named Brandon Whedon that got drafted by the Browns come from Oklahoma State. He came in the league at 28, and he looked like a rookie. He's 28 years old, and he looked terrible. So it's not a guarantee just because Penix is older, he's going to be more mature and make plays. So I wouldn't even do that, bro. You keep Kirk Cousins for the next 2 more years. You get rid of him on that 3rd year. That 3rd year is non-guaranteed. A team will be willing to grab him because it's non-guaranteed. I don't think a lot of teams want him. Then you got to worry about him not wanting to go to certain teams because 2 teams that might want him to be a bridge for their team, like he was a bridge for the Falcons. Basically, if they do trade him, would be the Giants if they get Shador Ward, or the Raiders if they get Shador Ward, or Ewers, anybody like that, bro. So as a Falcon fan, bro, this is how I feel. You keep Kirk for 2 more years, and you fire Terry Fontenot. Terry Fontenot is the same guy that convinced Arthur Blank not to sign Bill Belichick. And that's my issue with him, because I like Raheem Morris, but Raheem Morris is a DB coach. So he don't know nothing about the D line. He's a DB dude. If you really watch him as a coach, bro, he has inherited as a DC. He has inherited good D lines. Aaron Donald with the Rams, Von Miller, all those guys. He has inherited. He hasn't been a guy where he was in that room with Sean McVay and they drafting guys to build on the D line. He hasn't had no say so in some of the D line they done drafted. So he knows nothing about the D line, bro. In my humble opinion, bro. But when I look at Bill Belichick know every position. Say what you want about the Patriots last year, bro. They was number 1 in rush defense. So you couldn't run on them. The Falcons have been getting ran on a lot. And they can't get no pressure, bro. Bill Belichick, one thing I can say about him, he knows how to develop D linemen. And he always have a D line that can get to the quarterback. Bill Belichick would have been way better off with this off defense. And I feel like he would have done a better job. They say they did have Kirk Cousins. I feel like they would have put Kirk in a position where Kirk would have looked like Tom Brady with the Patriots, bro. Where it'd be more under the quarterback, not in no shotgun or no pistol formation. Then it would have been more downhill runs for Bijan and more downhill runs for Tyler Algier. Something that now you don't have to worry. It gonna be some zone runs, but since Algier and somebody like a Robinson, since they're both big backs, they don't mind going between the guards. They're not gonna mind going between the tackles. I just feel like Bill Belichick would have been a better pick, bro. Now I'm still not mad about Raheem Morris because the season ain't over with. So I haven't lost faith in him, but I always felt that Bill Belichick would have been a better pick for the Falcons, bro. Because we bringing somebody has a winning, he has a winning resume, and it would have felt like bringing in Dan Reeves, bro. He'd have been like a better version of Dan Reeves. Because Dan Reeves, you gotta realize when he came to us, bro, he went to 3 Super Bowls. He was on 3 Super Bowl teams. He was a head coach of 3 Super Bowl teams with the Broncos. Now he ain't win none. He ain't had 6 like championships like Bill, but he had a winning resume. And I feel like Bill Belichick had more of a, based on the history, his resume was better and shown that he could really do something than Raheem Morris, bro. Now they both got fired from the job when they were both head coaches, but at the same time, I feel like Raheem Morris was more of a mystery. And Bill Belichick, you could see it a little bit like, okay, Bill has always been good at developing a good D-line. You can't run on them. If you can't run on him, he can make you one-dimensional. And if your quarterback ain't good enough, it's going to be a long day for you. And if the Falcons could bring in a Kirk Cousins or just a veteran that can just play within the offense and don't have to do too much because he's going to be underneath the quarterback, we're going to be run heavy. We can do something. When I'm looking at the Falcons, they're running the ball, bro. But I feel like they need to depend on running the ball more, in my opinion. We need to run the ball more. I know Bijan got 8. I need Bijan to have about 25 to 30 runs. We need to run the ball more, bro. Kirk Cousins, let's limit his passing down to let's more 25 to 30 passes a game. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Let's keep it within. Let's get Kyle Pitts going more. Let's throw between us more. Let's throw more inside the numbers. Do what you got to do, bro. But giving up on him, bro, I think that's lame. And I think if you give up on him, Terry Fontenot should be fired. But you already know why they're not going to fire him, bro, because the politics. I keep telling y'all that the politics. Earlier when you was on the group chat, you said Terry Fontenot. You said, Thomas Dimitrov, he fired Thomas Dimitrov. He didn't catch it. But you said he fired Thomas Dimitrov. But that's what I was telling you earlier, though, on the phone. Thomas Dimitrov showed him 12 years that he should keep him. Think about that, bro. Winning the NFC South. Terry Fontenot has not he has not built or put a team around that can win the NFC South yet. Hopefully this is the first year. Thomas Dimitrov, multiple years, talking about 2 conference championships and a Super Bowl. Thomas Dimitrov proving that he should be here, bro. Everybody else haven't proven it. I think James just threw another pick. Oh, it was a fumble. I don't know what it was. I think he just threw another pick, though.
No, it's incomplete. I hope it's incomplete. I just hope it's an incomplete pass. Come on, Jim. You can do this shit. Yeah, first and goal. But like because this is 2 years, but I'm like, you can't just get rid of. Ain't no fucking way. But ain't no fucking way.
3 picks and 3 touchdowns.
That shit fucked up, man.
And James played his ass off too.
He did, bro. Y'all can't blame him for that.
He just gotta do better though. Yeah, that's all it is. You gotta do better though.
Yeah, but you don't get rid of Kirk on his first year here. Like that's insane.
I ain't gonna catch you though, bro. This the best Monday Night Football game though this season.
It is. Like on some real shit.
I'll say us. I put this with us when we played against the Eagles week 2. But this one of the best games though.
Mm-hmm.
Like the score don't tell the whole story. Like it was a good game.
Yeah, he was going to the JUCO, bro. Like, come on now. He was going to it there too. But
yeah, bro, like I say, Falcons just gotta step up, bro, and they gotta be better, bro. That's all it is, bro. They gotta take every game at a time. D line gotta play better. Secondary gotta be better, bro. I do want us to make the playoffs. Justin Simmons ain't made the playoff his whole career. He leaving the Broncos, and the Broncos gonna make the playoff again since Peyton Manning left in 2015. So hopefully we can make the playoff. I do want to see Justin Simmons in the playoff. I do have us being one and done because I feel like if we played against the Vikings or Green Bay, they're gonna beat us at home. Unless Sam Darnold has a bad game, he turned the ball over too many times, and Jordan Love does the same thing. I see them both beating us single-handedly and convincingly. But for the most part, keep Kirk for another year, bro. If he sucks next year, then you could bench him and trade him. But for right now, bro, don't worry about that. You feel me? Don't worry about that.
But at the same time with the Falcons, bro, I'm like, yes, we have to do better. And I'm talking about we have to do better with urgency because for one, now the Bucks, who just win the overtime game with the Panthers and won the game, now they're behind us.
And we don't play them no more because we swept them already and we don't play. And they got the easiest remaining schedule.
Exactly.
They got the easiest remaining schedule, bro. So they could be a team that we swept them in the regular season and they still make the playoffs and we out because we can't handle our business.
Yep. We control our own destiny and yet we fumbled it. Words from Dion. But like we got basically we can't afford not another loss. Basically, with the Vikings coming.
Basically.
Then you got to turn around and play the Raiders, which is an easy game. But then again, you got to turn around and play the Commanders. That's not going to be easy. Then we got to play.
You got to realize the Vikings is playing for playoff. They're playing for a playoff position. They're trying to win their division. And the Commanders, they're playing to stay in the playoff contention. So these, like that's why I be trying to say, like, you got to win those games. You got to beat the Saints again.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You got to beat the Saints. You have to beat the Seahawks. You have to beat Chargers. You have to beat the Broncos. You have to win those games just so it's okay to lose later on down the line because you already won those games up front. Now on the back end, you can lose a couple of games on the back end. Like, bro, right now, bro, we should really be. If you look at our schedule, bro, if we take if I take the Broncos game, we should have played better, and the Saints game, we should have played better. If I take those two games, bro, realistically, bro, we should be 8-3. Well, we should be 8-4 right now. Falcons should be 8-4 right now.
Yep. Game that we shouldn't have lost.